How's everybody? This is Psychic Mike. I am streaming right now. I'm a little bit early, but I just wanted to try this out and to get in the habit of doing it. Okay, so as you may know, you might have seen me in different other spaces. I do readings for people covering subjects like love, relationships, but also business, career moves, how people are thinking about you in the workspace, things like that. Okay, so um, just a little bit about myself. It's weird doing this. I mean, I'm like you, but I'm a little different, meaning that I'm a little bit more aware. Uh, my senses are a little turned up. Knowledge can be a gift and a curse. So the more you're aware of as far as, what a human being is, how we operate here on earth, what impacts us, you know, how powerful our brains are as far as their electromagnetic ability to receive and convey information, and then what that does to us emotionally, like how we go through our day, the kind of decisions that we make, things like that. So once you're aware of all these things, then when you look at a person and you hear them and you listen to them, you see more of them quickly. It comes to you so quickly, you download the information and then you're able to communicate it out to the world. So that's basically what I do. Um, it's for entertainment because I don't want your life or death to be riding on what I say about you and what I see potentially happening with you. But there is a high degree of accuracy that is involved with this as far as what I see potentially happening for you. Okay, so I'll be doing this periodically, going live and just covering different subjects. If you want a reading, you can call me. My number is 310-997-2515. So you call into the number, the phone will ring right here, you ask your question, and then I'll address your question live. So you won't have to you can give me a first name, but nothing about you will actually be impacted by this stream. All right, so let's see. Why don't we just take a look at what's going on right now as far as the energy for the month of August, which is about to start tomorrow. Okay, so what are some of the key things that will be happening in August here in the United States? I am coming to you live from the United States. Okay, all right, so if you're in real estate, if you're looking for a house, if you're looking to sell or buy, the real estate market here in the United States is going to start picking up a lot starting in August. Okay, so if if you're an agent, you're going to start seeing more people wanting to get qualified. What's my budget? What am I eligible for? What is my credit score? Things like that. So there's going to be a lot more transactions and people attempting to do transactions. I see that this is going to be stronger on the buy side. Okay. So the sellers, obviously, they don't have as much to do, but you're going to see a lot more buyers entering the market wanting to make the attempt to purchase their homes. All right. So that, I don't know how that impacts the economy, but that's definitely something that's going to take a major tick upward. Um, there'll be disappointment as far as what they face in their attempts to purchase because some of the rules and regulations or qualifications have gone up. Lenders are going to want more money up front. I can see that closing costs and like agent fees, like anytime you come in to try to do a transaction, they're going to try to get as much money as they can out of you. And that amount of money is going to go up. So if your house is 400,000 or 500,000, they're going to be looking for like 50 to 100,000 to put down. Even if you've qualified for first time home buyer assistance programs and things like that. They're still going to try to squeeze you. So, so if you're a buyer out there, just kind of be aware of that. Okay. But what I see is that there's going to be more contracts signed. So, yes, you're going to go through the ups and downs and the stress and anxiety of trying to make it happen. But at the end of this month, everybody in this particular business will experience more money because more contracts and more home purchases are going to take place in the month of August. I can see that. Okay. So that's good news if you're in the business or if you're looking for a house. Your anxiety and your stress will be worth it. And then you'll have a nice new house. There's the kids, and then you might get a new car to go, as a cherry on top. So that's some good news for the U.S. economy and for the millions of people who are actually in that industry because there are a lot of people in that industry. All right, what else? Let's see. Let me do something about myself, okay? My name is Michael, by the way, if I haven't said that before. All right. Psychic Mike, how's he gonna do as a streamer? How am I gonna do as a streamer? Okay. I have good control over the material. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm confident. I will need the consistency and the regularity for probably a couple weeks before anything significant happens, as far as like views and attention and things like that. So I have to prove to the universe that this is something that I really want to do. Do you understand? And as opposed to just doing it and then it doesn't work, so then I'm just like, I'm not doing it. No, you have to stay at it. Okay? It'll take about 6 weeks for me to really develop people following, people wanting to have the readings, and my name kind of getting out there. So I have to be patient and I have to kind of be consistent, like the times that I come on, how long I'm going to stay on, taking the calls, things like that. All right. But this is an exciting thing for me to be doing, and I'll be successful at it. Yeah. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. I mean, I have my own anxieties about things like everybody else. But this will be something good that I've done. I won't do it all day, every day, but I'll try to do it every day for a little bit of time. So listen, these are the tarot cards, all right? You've seen these, you know about these, things like that. Now, the tarot cards are they're like a wand in a magician's hand. You see the magician, he has the wand, you know what I mean? They're like a prop, meaning that the information and how you interpret them, all of that takes place in your mind, in your subconscious. But when you do the spreads and you do the cards, you're able to capture the information quicker. Okay, so you see the trajectory, you see the order in which things happen. Because when you look into somebody's life, you don't know if you're looking at the past, the present, or the future. You understand? Because it's all images and feelings and emotions that come to you suddenly. So you're not really, did this already happen? Is it happening now? Or is it going to happen? So the cards, in some instances, they make it easier and faster for you to clarify the sequence of events that you're actually seeing. Okay? So they are useful in terms of time and efficiency. I mean, I could do the readings without them and just tell you everything I see and feel. But with the cards, I can be more succinct. Okay, so they're necessary, and I like them because they give the client reassurance. Do you understand? They give the client the understanding that okay, this guy he's good at what he does, and he's using something to do it. Okay, so But I mean, I don't have to use them. I could just sit here and you could call and I could tell you what I see. No, he's not calling you back. Yes, she loves you. Yes, she's cheating on you. No, you're not going to get the job. Yes, you're going to get the job. So I could do that, but they are part of the performance, you might say. But they are a positive part of the performance. So don't be deterred if you see the cards, or if you don't want to have the cards used in your particular reading, then we don't have to use the cards. Okay, so um, let's see. Okay, somebody just texted me. Okay, why are you texting me? You can just call. Okay, so all right, this person has a question. Okay, let's see. They want to know if they're going to get a new job. She's currently working, but she wants to know if she's going to land a new job because she's looking right now. So let's take a look. Will she get a new job? And when will that happen? She's very guarded right now because she's making money at her job, but she's not making enough. And some sort of raise or promotion that they've promised her isn't happening. So she's reached a ceiling, okay? And she's looking to get out. She's a smart woman, very cool, very calm. When is she gonna get a new job? Okay. Okay, I see that in about 6 weeks, she will get a new job. Okay, there will be a slight relocation, so the job might be at least an hour or so away from where she is. But I see the gentleman that's gonna hire her, and he's gonna pay her more than what she's making, but not much more. So he's gonna kind of sell her on the idea that she can scale up, okay? But she's not gonna start at a considerable higher amount than what she's making right now, okay? So he's just basically giving her a longer runway before she can start making more money, all right? No, no, that was free. That was free. Okay, so that's kind of how it is. The calls and the responses will be maybe 2 minutes at the most, 3 minutes, um, $10 a pop, and you get your answers, and then this will slowly expand to include all topics and anything that you guys want to talk about. Okay, so my information will be there. This stream will be available to review at a later date. And I will come back on tomorrow, which is Saturday, and we'll do another one. All right. Thank you very much, guys. You have a good day.